the
Past
at
Play
lab.
That's what we are.
Today I want to talk to you about Detroit Become Human. It is a very narrative and cinematic, write your own story kind of role-playing game set in futuristic Detroit in 2038, which takes the concept of artificial consciousness but twists it into what it might be when it comes to impact society. The play of Detroit Become Human takes on the perspectives of three different characters. You have Connor, who is the detective. You have Kara, the mother, and you have Marcus, the revolutionary. Each of these characters in turn awaken into consciousness, and what follows is their respective fight to gain acknowledgement by the society in which they live. However, this game is not about AI coming into consciousness, but it's more about structural oppression of, in this case, artificial intelligent beings. As such, it touches upon ethical dilemmas and questions of transhumanism.
Don't do anything.
Go ahead, hit me. What you waiting for? Think you're a man? Act like one.
Stop it!
What's the matter? Too much of a pussy?
Stop it, Leo! Stop it!
Too scared to fight back, you
So how does a futuristic game like this relate to the past? It relates because issues of structural oppression and discrimination have been permeating history for as long as we know. Look at our history of racism, for example. You see a lot of similarities between the apartheid times and what happens to these synthetic life forms in Detroit Become Human. They are sold as merchandise and are therefore not treated as a subject, but as an object. They have to travel in separate compartments in public transport. And the ensuing fight for acknowledgement and freedom is something that people of color have been struggling with for centuries. As such, this game touches upon questions and problems of the Übermensch and lesser men and ingrained perceptions of inferiority and superiority that still permeate society today. This game uses the sci-fi dystopia genre as a means to ask questions about present and past society. Can we continue on like this?
Jesus Christ.
Detroit Become Human offers the player a chance to shape your own destiny within a narrative that is steeped in ethical considerations. How does a minority change the minds of a majority? Can systemic change ever take place without violence? And is a greater cause worth the sacrifice of others? Questions of what does it mean to be human have been asked since philosophers have been philosophizing, and they all come back within the gameplay of Detroit Become Human.
Enough talk! It's time to decide who you really are. Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him?
In Detroit Become Human, you get the chance to ask and answer these questions yourselves, since the choices that you make within the game actually matter, and you get to see the consequences of your actions in a write your own story narrative adventure.
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves.
That's it.